The defense will now present our very last piece of evidence. Look there!
That dagger. It's the one Dahlia Hawthorne was carrying, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, and as you can see, the tip is covered in blood.
But we had determined that the sword was the murder weapon. The blood on that matched the victim's.
That's true, but why is there a blood stain on this dagger? The only possible answer is this. At the moment she was being run through by the sword, Dahlia's reflexes kicked in, and she struck them back.
Is that so?
Therefore, the blood on the tip of this dagger actually belongs to the killer.
Objection! But he couldn't go and get a change of clothes or have his wounds treated that night because the bridge had gone up in flames!
Yeah, you're right.
I was completely trapped at the inner temple, which means I would have had no way to hide my wound. What now, defense? How will you get around that?
You've made a very serious charge of murder, Mr. Wright, so you must realize that the burden is on you now. If you have no proof to back up this claim, I'm ready to deliver my verdict.
The judge is right. The burden is on my shoulders alone. There's simply no other choice. I have to prove it. Because just like my mentor taught me, that's what a lawyer does. Objection! I can prove it. You're trying to play me for a fool, but I will gravely sunder that plan.
Not on your own, you won't. You'll never do it without her help, and you'll never be half the lawyer she was!
Is this really for the best, Nick? I don't know.
If we turn our thinking around, it should be obvious why there's no visible wound.
Turn it around?
Instead of wondering why there was no bloodstain on his clothing, we'll just show everyone the wound, because I know exactly where it is!
Is that Mia?
Yes, it's hidden in a place that one would never think to look. There! Right beneath that mask! Prosecutor, I respectfully ask you to remove your mask. If we find the mark the dagger left, we'll find the answer to who killed Misty Faye.